Hello friends, how are you? My name is Ari Thurger and today I'm going to make an artistic work for you. As you have seen by the title of this video, it's a little bit different. It's an artistic work to honor a deceased friend who passed away a few weeks ago. And I should tell you that I'm talking about a dog, and some of you might think that I am exaggerating or overreacting, but I really consider this dog my friend. She lived till 17 years and I've known her for 7 years, and even if I had known her for 1 year, dogs have this amazing way of entering in your heart the moment you interact with them. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this artistic work, and it's in honor to this dog called Dot. Alright, here we go. Oh, by the way, this wasn't my dog, this was Teresa's dog, and if you want to give her some support and love, I will leave a link down below at the description to her YouTube channel. Now, as you can see here, the media I have chosen to work with is watercolor. I seldom work with watercolors. This is perhaps my 30th work with watercolors. I've chosen this media because it is a very gentle media to work with and very relaxing, and gives you inner peace. The way you add water to the pigments and it's very smooth, colorful and gentle work that comes out of it. I think it's the best media to create a work in honor to this little sweet girl. I am creating the background at this point. I have added magenta and blue to create a purple tinge, not mixing it very well so that the magentas and blues might be noticed as well. As you can see there, I have a syringe because I am addicted to water. I'm just kidding. It helps me to control the amount of water I add to the drawing, and it will be easier to work in the paper itself and spreading the water to create a smooth surface. As I have said, this work is to honor Dot, this little girl who resembled a border collie. I don't want to tell you how she died. I would rather tell you how she lived. She was loved by all, family and friends, and she had a very happy life. She was very sweet. And I'm terrible at showing my emotions, my feelings, especially sadness and even love. Some might think that I am a cold hard brick, but I'm not very good at showing my emotions, so I try to express myself through artistic works. And if I was trying to express my sadness on this work, it would have been very dark work, and I don't want that. I want to focus on the love I felt for this dog, so I might create a very colorful and cheerful drawing. You see, she was a dog I seldom seen smiling. She was a very serious dog, and I never saw that goofy look dogs usually have. She was an happy dog, but she wasn't good at expressing her happiness as well. She will just stare at you right into your eyes and into the depths of your soul. But she was very sweet, and like I said, I want to remember how she lived. Well, I continue to work on the background, layers and layers of paint and water. I'm not used to create works with watercolors, I lack the practice. But I really wanted to try this work in watercolors because I need to create this very colorful atmosphere for her, like a sort of life after death scenery where she can continue to be happy and run and, well, be a dog. If any living creature deserves heaven, well, dogs definitely deserve it. All dogs deserve heaven. And I like to think that she's definitely in a better place Wherever she is also in my heart, of course. And thinking about her life, it gives me some strength to create this artistic work. I didn't interact with her that often, but I've played with her, pet her, I helped giving her a bath, and so on. Like I said, I'm not very good at expressing emotions unless I do it through heart, because I know that when I like someone, be that animal or human, I know that nothing lasts forever, so I hold myself back and try not to let my emotions take over me, so I don't suffer later. But it's inevitable, and I really should live the moment and not worry so much about what I can't possibly control. Anyway, this isn't about me, it's about this sweet little girl, and of course what I feel for her, what I felt and what I still feel for her, that I'm trying to show in this artistic work. Alright, moving forward, and also a little speed in this. I'm creating the rest of the scenery, a road with puddles and pebbles and grass and some rocks. Creating a dirt road, a sort of goat's track through the forest. I'm not trying to create something with a lot of detail and as close to reality as I am able to do. I'm doing a sort of scenery fit for a children's book with my own touch, of course, and some magical and mystical elements to it. As if this was a dream, because even if she isn't around anymore, she remains in our hearts and our minds. The good memories remain in a sort of dream we deeply wish to reach someday and see her again. Please don't think that I am overreacting on this just because she was a dog. Well, she was very important to me, and I really want to believe that, like her, I will see again those who have been very special to me. I'll continue on the background, a thin layer of paint, so I might be able to create the rest of the elements on top of it. Am I going too fast in this? Well, some of you told me that the light isn't the best and you can't see the work properly, but I can do little about that. I'm confined to my room. I work with what I have, and perhaps when creating works that I don't have to use any sort of paint and just pen, I might be able to go to the living room and try the light there. Also, right now, my videos about creating artistic works are not to teach you anything really. I'm a self-taught artist, you see, and I don't think I have the qualifications to teach anything on this matter. Also, since I'm confined to this tiny place, I can't teach you much for now. Perhaps one day in my own place or studio. I just want to make this clear. The objective of these videos are to keep you company. If you want to watch an artistic work being created and hear my voice, well, here it is. My YouTube channel is for other sorts of themes. If people were really interested in my artistic works, the almost 6,000 people on my Facebook page will be here, and not even a quarter of those people are here, so clearly my artistic works don't matter much. The community I'm creating here is totally a new one, coming to listen to the other subjects and not to see my artistic works. So right now the art videos remain like this, showing and speaking, not teaching. Well, probably by now you are a bit bored. I totally understand. So I'm moving this forward with a little speed, so you might see the rest of the background being created. The next element I will work with is the main subject, the dog. So enjoy, and I'll speak again in a minute. After all, this isn't about me nor about the work really, but a way I have to express these repressed feelings. Alright, here I am creating Dot, the sweet little girl to whom this drawing I am creating is a way to honor her memory. Like I said, I am not trying to give details to the drawing in a way that you look at it and you immediately know, oh yes, this is Dot. No, this is a very personal work, and for me this is Dot. I'm giving her a very children's story-like look. I'm also creating an expression of happiness that she didn't show much, as I have said before. It's a bit like me. Even if I don't show it, it doesn't mean it isn't there. So in here, I want to give her that happy look upon her face, jumping and running through this track, which leads to, well, some place where she might live on. I have drawn her looking at the depths of the forest because I had made a sketch there of another dog, another sweet dog who also passed away a few years ago, and I wanted to create that moment when friends meet again, and that is also why she looks so happy. But then I thought best make this work just for her, only her, because this is to honor her, and better not place there other figures. Even so, it remains the thought now in this depiction of her. She senses the presence of her friend and she's happy about it, obviously. Now I'm going for the rest of the background, giving some details, creating some elements like rocks, bushes, puddles, pebbles, grass, and even some mushrooms. An atmosphere like an enchanted forest, so our little Dot can enjoy her way home beyond the rainbow bridge. I'm looking in this direction because I am watching the work I've been creating, and what I narrate as to be what it shows on the footage. Obviously, I think it's better for me this way, peacefully and quietly making my artistic works, listening to some music and later narrate what I have created. Also, I'm sorry if I sound so dull and slow today. I'm obviously touched by the subject of this work, but also I've been quite ill of late, and sorry, I'm feeling extremely weak today. I'm still recovering. Anyway, let's move on to the final step. Now, here it is. The scenery is almost complete. Now I'm just finishing the trees and some final touches on the background of the forest. Nothing interesting to see here, really. No details, just a mixture of colors and some magical elements that you are about to see on the final piece. Anyway, this work is myself trying to express my feelings towards the loss of a dear friend, and at the same time honoring her memory. Death is a subject that it's too hard on me. Sorry. Some people don't give a damn, but I do. And no matter how many loved ones I lose throughout my life, it won't get any easier. Still, the thought of seeing them again and imagining that they are somewhere enjoying a sort of life free from the hardships of the mortal realm, it gives me some comfort. Well, farewell, Dot. We all love you dearly. Now let's see the final result of this work. Enjoy. Alright friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video, even if the subject is a little bit sad, even though I haven't expressed that sadness upon the drawing. I actually wanted to make the complete opposite of it, a lot of color. Anyway, all the links to my social media are down below at the description. Thank you for watching, see you on the next video, and tack för idag!